What's going on? It's your boy, Legendary Badass here. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, and give me your credit card information. So I am streaming Destroy All Humans. This is a remake, came out I think last July. Recently put on Game Pass, and I figured why let a fresh Red Bull Zero go to waste? I just got done streaming Resident Evil. Going to get into this. This is first impressions. And I have not played this before, but it says press any button to initiate the invasion. I would argue that purple beam coming from Mothership onto Earth is already an invasion. So let's see what happens. It does say continue. I fired this up and hit start, and it gave me an achievement right away, and that was just to get a daily achievement. Microsoft Reward stuff. I didn't do a single thing, so we're just gonna hit new. This is supposed to be kind of a fun sandbox title, I think. Oh, they're going to make me read this. Humans of planet Earth be advised, while the experience has been upgraded, the content and historical record of the original invasion of the Furons remains a near identical clone. Never mind. I never played this. Even this intro right here, this is clearly in reference to Plan 9 from Outer Space.
Wondered at the possibility of life on other planets? What marvelous beings might exist out there, hands extended in friendship, awaiting the moment when we humans take our first tentative steps into space. What tales will be told of that glorious day when we are first contacted by our
So this was out on PS2. I think this was around 2005, so there were some PS2 games still coming. I think this was an original Xbox title, not a 360 title originally.
All systems go, General. 4.
Come on, baby, show us what you got.
3.
What the hell?
2.
What in the blue blazes is that?
1.
Blue blazes, not red. Oh no. We showed the first aggression. They just came here to observe, and we blew them. We shot a rocket at them. Is that what they're gonna call that? You drew first blood. Don't push me. You push me, I'll give you a award you never forget. We have a drill sergeant out there with a gun. All right. You'll pay for this. Or not. Or later. Alright, let's do an autopsy. Well, sadly, I thought I'd be playing this.
What's shaking,
Okay.
Pox? You look a little, what's the word?
I was not expecting English, and he
Let's
sounds
just
like
say
Jack
I hope you
Nicholson.
turn out to be less of an evolutionary dead end than your
So
predecessor.
we're trying to do a Mars Attacks
lost
thing
me.
here. But
Shall I
instead of
tell
the
you a
president,
secret?
it's like Jack
Few of our
Nicholson-esque
people
for the
know
alien.
this, but the DNA patterns in our cloning banks are becoming more and more degraded with each new
Fire
clone.
Pro Wrestler. How
That's
old? I
bad,
think I've played one.
Only if you
Wait,
want to
and it was on
retain our
Super
immortality
Nintendo
through
Classic.
cloning.
I hacked it
Of
in.
course it's bad!
I couldn't really get into Fire Pro
C-Crypto-136
Wrestling.
in search of a planet we visited many eons ago. A planet seeded with pure Furon DNA. But I lost contact.
I was only planning to
Let me
stream this
get
for 20 to
this
30
straight.
minutes
You
as like
sent
a little
me,
first
him,
impression thing,
Crypto
something to post on YouTube.
136 to a hostile planet, and he's disappeared. Maybe captured, maybe even being tortured as we speak.
Well, I wouldn't jump to any conclusion.
I bet you wouldn't. Let me tell you.
I'm wondering if
something,
this is the
Pox.
same voice
You're a
sampling
smart
as the
cookie,
original game.
But there's a time for thought, and there's a time for action.
Oh, so is it a
and
new
this
game?
is one of those times.
Which?
How the hell do you general manage a wrestling game? Is it like you get to be Vince McMahon?
Of course I'm right.
You just make cuts.
A cryptosporidium captured by a bunch of monkeys. We gotta go.
Keep whichever blonde chick goes down on you for the week.
We gotta rescue me. Him. He's gotta rescue me. I mean, we gotta.
You have to push the monster. You have to turn the heel face.
Patience. I take your point. Prepare the mothership.
Alright, so you're not in the mothership.
So, what's the name of this crummy planet?
Our destination.
Earth, right?
The planet Earth.
Sometimes subtitles can take away from the scene because you've read the title before the guy acted it, right? So it's like, okay, I'm waiting. He's going to say what's on the subtitle, you know? You create and run a wrestling promotion and try to become the #1 promoter. That sounds like a kind of cool concept. I'd almost rather do that than the wrestling. There is a game out there called like Football Manager, where it's like you are a soccer manager instead of the players. But you see, I mean, you have a coaching and owner mode and stuff in Madden. You wouldn't have a separate game for it. New place, Destination Earth. Let's give this a shot. Start the mission. Invasion commence. Let's go. It looks like I will be taking your cows. Collect brain stems to rapidly recharge your shield in ground combat. Ooh. Alright, let's give this a shot. You can load. You know, a game like what you're describing would probably be better if you had to do the talking and it judged how good you were on the mic, like you had mic skills. If only they really had a good way to pull that off. Well, with the amount of cutscenes we got here, we're not going to see a ton of gameplay. I'll check your stream. You said that was this weekend? I've got to play a lot of games this weekend, but you let me know when on Twitter. Hit me a DM bash and I'll check out the Fire Pro. Shockingly, I already got some good comments on my latest movie review. Kind of wishing I hit skip right here and get this on. Alright, Crypto, let's see what you got. Oh no. Luckily you don't have a nose.
Cryptosporidium 137, come in, Cryptosporidium.
Crypto
Tomorrow,
here.
if you're watching this on
How's
Twitch,
the view from
got
the
my big Halo
safety
stream.
of the mothership?
Very
I'm creating my
funny.
roster in the game.
Let's just
You
say
only
I'm
get
glad
6
I'm
wrestlers
up here
assigned, but I'm
and
gonna use the
you're
cheat
down
so I
there.
can have my whole
Lonesome little
roster.
planet. Now, Crypto, to ensure this invasion runs smoothly, it is
Dude, you'd have a
imperative
hard
we
time
identify
starting a
the
promotion
dominant
with
life
6
forms
wrestlers.
on this world. Those
6 wrestlers and you can't even
ovoids are
afford a
likely
belt.
candidates.
Surely you don't mean those foul-smelling gas bags beyond the fence?
Yes, I'm afraid I do.
But they're covered in nipples.
Now, Cryptosporidium.
Alright, I gotta mess with these cows, evidently.
And Crypto, do verify your suit is working under Earth's atmospheric conditions. Get a move on!
Oh, it's got me inverted from the beginning. Nice.
We can peer into the minds of lower life forms via the Cortex scan. Rip the preliterate thoughts from their pathetic little brains.
Saying moo.
Primitive, yet profound. Scan another one.
When you start, you get 6 wrestlers, and you get to assign a a wrestler once a month.
Again with the moo? I think these lactating bovoids are trying to fool us.
This game has a decent comedy going for it.
Eat with their mouths. I think
I'm going to need to
be
see a lot more
violently
gameplay to
ill.
really judge this. You have world title,
Attention,
junior
Earth
title
creatures.
tags.
This
heavyweight
planet
tag,
is now part of the
six-man tag.
Furon Empire. Your benevolent masters welcome you.
But Bash, if you only have 6 wrestlers and you have
At this
1, 2,
time,
3,
we wish to
4,
abduct you for the
5
purpose of scientific research.
titles.
The procedure will be protracted and invasive. Do you have any objections? Earth creature, I am addressing you. Respond
Oh, this could go
or
bad.
be vaporized.
Oh, this is gross.
I don't care how many stomachs you have. I don't have time for this.
You don't have to put the
Furons
belts on them
evolved
right
the
away.
astounding power of psychokinesis, Crypto. Target an
Grab a
object or
target.
creature, then lift it into the sky.
Use PK to finish off the belligerent bovines. Slam them in
Oh
the ground.
shit.
Curse
Oh,
these
damn.
creatures.
Oh Jesus, he's having a bad time. Look at that. Right, it's actually probably a she. See, can I kind of bludgeon them with that? How are they going through there? Whoa. Oh, did you hear that thud? Alright, let's see, give him a good whirl here. Launched.
Good work, Crypto.
Oh, that's kind of sad. I felt dirty doing that.
You didn't tell me we was having barbecue for dinner?
It's kind of like when you
Wait a
just start
minute,
slitting
that ain't steak.
throats
That's
in
holy mother
Red
of-
Dead Redemption
Martha, give me the shotgun!
2, or yeah, it's kind of like
This
you
looks
feel
like a
dirty
job for
about
the
it, you know?
Zapomatic.
Like just
Fry
an
that
innocent.
farmer.
Oh, he's shooting at
Extract and collect the brainstem from what's left of the agricultural engineer.
me. I'm hitting X.
Consume the brainstem and collect the Furon DNA.
Harold, come on back! You gotta see this! They got a talking horse on the TV! I ain't never seen nothing like...
Oh, I've collected his brainstem. You might want to run, lady.
Little green
You don't.
policeman!
You don't deserve this, old lady. I hope you just die of a heart attack
I
right
am
now.
Not green.
Yeah, I'm clearly gray. That got interrupted. As long as shields have energy, they protect you from harm. A gauge showing the current charge. I'm just going to finish up on this stage here with this stage wraps. We'll call it a first impressions. Being this is really a tutorial. Shield isn't fully charged. When you get hit or touch water, shield energy depletes, kind of like Predator. Some impacts deal more damage than others. If not damaged further, the shield slowly recharges after a few seconds, like Halo. The shield's bar turns red when it's out of energy. Any hit could be lethal. Dodge projectiles or retreat from a battle until shields begin recharging. I have a feeling I'm going to have way better controls in this than Code Veronica. Collecting brainstems reduces the shield recharge delay. The saucer also has a shield to recharge. Use it to drain ability on you. Oh, the saucer shield doesn't recharge automatically. Oh,
None survive.
can I get in the charger? Oh, she's got all the goons out here. Oh wait, that's like a. Yeah, let's see. Can I lift him up? Oh, he went flying. Water damages shields. I don't need to be fighting super soakers.
Excellent work, Crypto.
Boy, how could you...
Oh, he landed up there.
Good work, Crypto.
Well, it's in the
Evening,
50s. This
Ms.
is before Super
Turnipseed.
Soakers are
We got a
invented.
call from Farmer Dixon over the other side of the state road. Said he
Yeah,
heard
it
some
looks like you get to
pretty strange
inflict
noises
mass
coming from
mayhem.
over this way.
Little green spaceman!
What
all
is
over the
that?
place.
A new
Sandbox mayhem
Like
goes
to
over
get rid of
pretty
one of
well
the
with people.
Crypto! That human law enforcement officer is attempting an unauthorized entry of your spacecraft. If those pea-brains were to get their hands on your quantum deconstructor, they could rip a hole in the space-time continuum.
Spoiler, space-time continuum does not exist. That is a made-up
Oh,
thing
the
made by
furonity.
scientists who got
Vaporize
money
them,
to sit
Crypto.
around and make up shit. Hot take. Oh, people are liking the hot takes in my Avengers Endgame video. Like, Jesus. Enable flight. Watch the fuel level.
Let me tell you,
Can I lift this car and smash him with
My
it?
radar shows more humans approaching.
Oh, shit.
Hurry to the saucer.
Get in your flying saucer and annihilate everything in your path. Take a spin
Hold
in your
X, call
saucer.
some.
Get a feel for the controls and then go ahead and start shooting.
It's a
Destroy all
little
buildings,
awkward.
Leave no trace. Bomb those
Death Ray
monkeys
RT.
back to the Stone Age.
Oh yeah, these humans. It's gonna be a little tough flying this because the controls are not inverted. I may have to switch that in the options. Yeah, these guys don't pose much of a threat, but I'm guessing at some point you probably deal with the military. Ah, Jesus Christ. Like I said, this is not... It's weird, the look controls are inverted, but the flying isn't, for now.
Martians!
Still haven't taken out the old lady.
Nice shooting, Crypto.
Kill her with a chicken? Is that an achievement, maybe? I couldn't see her. Where is she? I heard her say Martians.
move out, man! Move!
Oh, come on. I can't be killing the drill sergeant already.
I don't know, but I've been told
Joe McCarthy's good as gold.
Joe McCarthy's good as gold.
Oh, great! The human military-industrial complex. We can't allow them to alert their leaders to our presence.
There's a Joe
Exterminate
McCarthy
them.
joke in this?
Now!
The Red Scare guy?
Open fire!
Okay.
Crypto, I hereby
Kind of a
give you
deep cut
official
on the
permission
reference
to
on that, but...
Destroy all humans!
Alright, let's get... Where's the lady at? Military forces are already half dead. I gotta watch out for those tanks. What other kind of things? I haven't unlocked yet. Let's get on the...
Look out! There are more to the north in the bushes.
Replenish
bushes.
your saucer's shields by draining any human vehicle.
Vehicle drain, huh? This could actually be a pretty good stream game for somebody looking for a sandbox stream thing, you know? Christ. Alright, where's the lady? Maybe she's hidden somewhere and you can't get her. Yeah, he said the game title's Swoon, you know? Wait, is that her right there that I'm aiming at? Or... Man, tanks do not pack much of a punch.
Are making a final push. Wipe them out once and for all.
Yeah, I definitely need to make some adjustments on the controls. Come on. How am I not hitting him?
Perfect.
I still hear her yelling. I'm too far away to be able to see what I'm hitting. Everybody's so small.
Excellent work, Crypto.
I think she survived. We'll see her in the cutscene here, and then just probably wrap it up. I'm guessing that was the end of the level. Yep. Did she deserve all of that? I mean, this would be the worst day of your life, right? What, Men in Black? Is that what we got here?
Did you see what I saw?
You bet your sweet ass I did. What did you see?
Little green man in a flying saucer wiping out the best
I'm
infantry
not
unit
green.
in the U.S. Army.
Right, good. Me too. Green? Not gray?
Don't be a stiff. You know what it means?
Absolutely. What?
It means the paper's got it right for once. Get on the horn to Silhouette. We've got the worst case scenario.
The eggheads were actually onto something? I don't believe it.
Scenario.
Believe it, Roswell was only the beginning. The invasion is
Scenario is
on.
usually the way I say it. Mission successful. Just return to the mothership right quick. Cattle mutilation pandemic. Farmer disappears. Admits cow abuse allegations. Accept? What is that? Next mission? Or what? I guess I don't understand. It said accept. See what happens here if it gives me just some room to just chat. Now I gotta get chewed out by this guy, I guess.
Now then, I know what you're thinking. What can I, a lowly novice, do to help bring about the destruction of Earth and the inevitable reign of the Furon Empire? Well, I'll tell you. It was in the earliest days of the Empire we realized our species was doomed. Eons of waging war on inferior races with unregulated atomic weaponry had mutated our genes. We could not propagate due to our complete and utter lack
Atomic
of genitalia.
weaponry mutated their
Fortunately,
genes.
a Furon
They
ship
have no.
happened upon Earth on its way
They
back
have
from
no
destroying
balls.
the Martians. Human society was young and nubile. Sailors on a foreign planet.
Ew,
had no steam,
gross.
One thing led to another. Long story short, every human being alive today has buried deep in his genetic code a strand of Furon DNA. Over the eons, we've learned to clone ourselves, but with each iteration, the information degrades, and the results are increasingly unpredictable. The Furon genes in humanity's DNA are ancient, uncorrupted. They represent the future of the Furon race. If only we can get at them.
Well, I did extract some brain stems. Maybe that'll do the trick.
Welcome to my little
Alright.
laboratory. You may not have known this, but I flatter myself to be something of an inventor. In my spare time, I've been developing some truly impressive weapon and ability upgrades. I'd be happy to share them with you. If you've got something for me in trade, say some of that delicious DNA you've collected.
Alright, so I think he's done talking. I guess over here, this must be my shop mechanic. A little exposition heavy for what, 15 minutes? Where's about, but I think as this goes on, it might get to be kind of a fun little romp. I've heard good things about the original game. Didn't play it because I think there's just other things on the horizon, or maybe even by the time it came out, maybe that was when I had a 360 or soon thereafter. But I will be playing more of this, maybe not necessarily on a stream. First impressions are looking fairly good, though. I'll give it that. Thanks for sticking around, Bash. Let me know when you're going to do that wrestling thing you're talking about. That sounds kind of interesting. If you made it this far, wait until marriage. Counseling.